Hi, everybody. My name is Nazanin, and I am one of the English teachers here at Convox Eskilstuna. The reason of this video is to show you how we can log on the platform that we are going to use while studying this course. Now, we are going to do all these steps when we meet for the first time, but you might not be able to join us for the first time in the introduction session. So it's good to have patience while you are watching this video. So make sure you have the time and you have the patience to go through the steps because it might be taking a while for you guys to be able to log on your course. Now, our platform, the platform that we use for our courses here at Eskilstuna Komvux is It's Learning. The name is It's Learning. Now, I know while studying, some of you may have had this platform, but make sure that is Eskilstuna Vux, It's Learning. So there are many schools that use this platform, but for us is Eskilstuna Vux, It's Learning. So let's say, what do we do when we meet for the first time? We are trying to log on to computer. We want to log on It's Learning. We take a look at the introduction, Kursavsnitt. Kursavsnitt is the name of one part in your course. Then we talk about the tutorials, sessions, or tutoring for the students who are studying online, or in Swedish you say handledning. And also there are some forms that we are going to fill out. Now, if you cannot make it to the introduction session, you need to log on yourself. So first of all, I have given you my phone number in the text you received of me. So you can text me on that you are not able to come so that I have your place in the course for you. So I'll reserve that place and you are not, your course is not canceled or you're not removed from the course. So text me. However, what you can do is that you can log on um, office.com. For that, do not use Explorer. It's a browser that many of our um, sites don't work on that browser. So try to use Edge or Google Chrome browsers. So what you do is that you want to have a password to log on your course. For that, you go to www.office.com and then you click on log in. Then you write your email address, not your private email address. It should be the school's email address. Now, your school email address, you can see it on Alvis. Generally, it's your first name dot your last name at Eskilstuna, edu.eskilstuna.se or eskilstuna.se. However, to be sure, you can log on Alvis and see what your school's email is. So that would be your username. Okay, so you write your school's email as your username, and then you have to have your password. For this, it means that you do not have It's Learning Vux or Eskilstuna Vux It's Learning account already. If you have that already, then you can use that, of course. But if you don't remember the password anymore, you have to text me on the phone number that I gave you. So text me and tell me that I have an account, I forgot my password, could you reset my password? So that then you can again go to this website, use your school email, and for password, you write the word PASS with a capital P or big P, and then the first 6 digits or your birthday without the 19 or the 20. So it's your birthday, okay? It means that this person was born 69, July 2nd, 69. So you write pass 690602. That will be your password. Okay. And when you do that, um, it asks you that you need to change your password. And then you just gave a new password. For that new password, you must be sure that this is the first time you are using that password for Eskilstuna Vux. Plus, it should be 10 um, characters. And in those characters, there should be one number and one capital or big letter. For example, you can write as like engelska 22. Here it says. And then you click OK. You have a new password. And then you can go to eskilstunavux.itslearning.com and try to log on with the username, which is your email address, or and your password, the new password that you gave, the Microsoft login, the Microsoft account. Now, if you cannot do it and it doesn't work on Microsoft, then you have to contact Camille, who's working at Convox. He usually is on the the first floor. As soon as you come in the door, you see him. Most of the time, he's there, and you can ask for him. But before that, of course, it's good to email him and book a time. Anyhow, if you are not able to come to this introduction session, and it's your responsibility to do your best to be able to log on your course, because from the first day, you are expected to be active. You're expected to study and be involved in the course if you are studying distance or classroom. Okay. So make sure that you always keep your teacher informed and also the school informed. Having said that, now we are going to see what we are going to do in this introduction session. So first of all, what we are going to do is that we want to log onto our computers. Studying the courses, it requires you to know how to use computer generally. So what we do first, as soon as we open our laptops, we have Control, Alt, Delete buttons or keys, and then we press them at the same time. Then we use our username. Now, this username is also very important for you guys to know. Let's say my name is Adam Anderson. So usually, like 80%, 90% of the time, my username would be letter E, and then my first three letters of my first name, and then the first three letters of my last name. So it will be EADAAND. That would be my username. However, sometimes there are names there are usernames that have like numbers and such, which you can get information again either on Alvis, what your username is, or just text your teacher for that username. For the password, it's the same password that we talked about just now. So if you already have one, it's the same. If you have one and forgot what the password was, like you used it some years ago, then you have to tell your teacher, please reset my password because I want to change it now. But if it's your first time logging on the computer, in this case, is that you write the word pass and then your birthday without 19 or 20, the first 6 digits of social security number. Okay. So then let's say that we have done that. We used our username and we have used this. Then it comes that you have to change your password now. So what you do is that you change your password, and that's exactly the same requirements. It should be 10 characters. Then there should be a digit, a number, and also a capital letter or a big letter. Okay. So now let's say that we have logged onto the computer. What do we do next? We are going to log on It's Learning. Now, what we do is that we write Eskilstuna vux.itslearning.com. Okay, so we first of all open Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, and we do not use Explorer. The icon is like this. So do not use Explorer. Okay, so we write eskilstunavux.itslearning.com. Click OK. We come to this page. We scroll down. We come down here. And then we see the options that we have. Now, let's say that I want to do exactly the same. So what I do is that I write eskilstunavux.itslearning.com. All right, let's see why I am here. Okay, now my Explorer is not working. See, that's why we do not use Explorer. Yeah, however, you come to this site and it looks like this. Right there. So when you scroll down, it says, is it the first time you're logging in? Then you click on log in as a student or teacher. Then you come to kommunens inloggningssida. So when you do that, then you choose Eskilstuna kommun or just kommun, okay? So when you choose that, then you come to the next part where you have to write your username and your password. So your username sometimes is exactly the same username that you used for your computer when you logged on for the first time. And then you have at eskilstuna.se, and then you give the password that you used. Or sometimes it's edu mail address, which is your first name dot your last name at edu.eskilstuna.se. Again, sometimes it has a number. So the best thing is that you log on Alvis and make sure what your username and what your email is. Or sometimes you can use this version of logging on. Okay, and then after that, you write your password, the 10-character password. Okay, now, so let's say that we have done that. We have log on It's Learning. What do we do next? So next we find our course. So it depends. Are you studying English 5 distance? Then it will be this one. English 6 on distance, it's this one. Then it's like English 5 in classroom or English 6 in classroom. I could also mention that there is Studio Yrkesvägledning course, which you can book a time with the school's counselor or consulting team about your future studies and about your plans and your studies, like what you want to do. And also there's InfoComVux where you get lots of information. All right. So now let's say that we have logged on. Now we can wait for the next link. So as soon as you are logged on, you can let me know, okay, I have logged on, It's Learning, what do I do? And then I'll tell you what to do. But most likely the first thing that I would say is that, guys, take a look at Kurs Avsnitt 0. It's called Course Introduction. Okay, so navigate that Kurs Avsnitt 0. What Kurs Avsnitt 0 represents is that it answers all the questions that you might have about the course, about how much time you need to spend studying, what are the exams like, what do you do, what tasks do you do, and much more questions. So the frequently asked questions you can find in Kursavsnitt 0 introduction. So I hope that you get to log on and navigate your course. So See you soon and wish you the best till then.